Today's vlog is about friendship in the gorgeous town of Dalkey. Friendship is all about trust, loyalty, affection, and respect. It is one of the deepest forms of closeness a person can share to someone else. It is a privilege to have a friend or friends who are willing to make your bond shine brighter than the stars, and it's important to acknowledge them. Whilst gifts and treats seems like the easy way of showing our love to our friends, I think there is much easier way of showing our appreciation. It is the sincere words that stems from the bottom of our hearts counts the most. Absolutely, there is no other place to be but in the life of a person who, despite the odds, deems you worthy to be treasured. Now, we're on the bus heading off to Connolly Station to take the train to Dalkey. Okay, let me introduce to you the eLLies. Say hello to Patrice, Andrea, and Nicole. I'll show you a good editing skills here. Bam! After 35 minutes of train ride, we reached Dalkey safe and sound. It is important, however, to tap your leap card on your way out. So Dalkey, according to Wikipedia, is an affluent suburb of Dublin and a seaside resort of the city and the town of Dunleary in the historic County Dublin, Ireland. It was founded as a Viking settlement and became an active port during the Middle Ages. The best way to discover Dalkey is referring to this map from visitdublin.com. You will see the iconic places to visit and the restaurants to eat. Our first stop was Corner Note. The restaurant was a bit of a walk from the train station. We got lost at some point, but we were able to manage and figure out the right direction. I think the long walk helped us a lot to build our appetite. We finally reached the restaurant. The ambience was so cozy and it felt like we were in Paris enjoying our gorgeous meal. Now, let us explore Dalkey together. As my friends and I were walking on the pavement, The first thing that struck us the most were the luxurious houses and mansions, which were equally beautiful and lovely. We stood staring and struggling for some moments, and daydreaming that someday we could buy our own house and live here. Why not? Then, we began to mount the steep pavements towards Dillion's Park. No words can express my admiration when this beauty appeared into my very eyes. It just left me in awe and wowed me big time. We stood on the cliff and we could see the picturesque seaside scenery of Dalkey. It was definitely a watery wonderland. The mighty leap of sea flowed in its astral blue smoothness from the horizon in. The horizon itself was a thin seam with a canopy of sky and the plain of sea hemmed each other into a line of silver. It was as if they had been welded into an extended splinter of perfection. For me, this calmness brings reverence when I have the need. The view was so beautiful that we could not afford to waste any of our time but to enjoy the place and, of course, to take our own best shots. As this journey comes to an end, I tend to realize many things. First is that time flies so quick and I can never rewrite the experience the way I wanted it to be. Like this unplanned trip, our friendship started unexpectedly and very random. We came to know each other few days before our flight here in Dublin. Now, we're back on the train, heading back home, and no one knows when are we going to see each other again. I did not realize that the simple hello and how are you would last up to this day. 3 years ago, we were just casually talking about what will happen to us in Ireland. But look at us now, still enjoying one's company. The awkwardness from the first meeting turned into a deeper meaning of closeness. There were times of misunderstanding, which is normal and expected, but the laughter and the long hours of non-stop talking and laughing were by far the highlight of this friendship. The second realization is that the importance of moment in your life. Life can never be replicated in any form, whether that's in video, music, or in writing. Life as we know it, life as it happens. You're only ever able to capture fragments of it, and not all are the best part. And the moment that you could consider kind of it boring, but those are still significant. Only 2% of the clips that you saw are moments that I genuinely loved, but those were the only moments that I was able to press record on my camera. All of the moments that I was hoping I captured it, I wasn't recording. But honestly, I'm kind of a bit happy I did not, because some moments are better witnessed instead of captured. I think adding a camera might spoil the beauty of the moment. So sometimes, it's better kept off and left untouched. At the end of the day, this journey and friendship taught me the importance of documentation and sharing it to the world. Part of it was annoying my friends, like walking back and forth just to capture fragments that I could put onto this vlog. And everything was worth it, because moments like this is something that should be kept forever.
Please like and subscribe! Cheers!
Thanks for watching!